My younger brother, Max, and I shared a singular bedroom ever since he was born. We had a simple routine. Every night, our mom would come tuck him in while singing her favorite lullaby, Rock-a-Bye Baby. Tonight, our mom decided to tell us a bedtime story. It was something her mother had told her when she was a kid. The story was about a woman on the roof who would steal children at night. It wasn't a real woman, but some sort of thing that could transform into any form it wanted to, in order to lure kids out of their houses. I found it to be extremely childish, but my brother was completely captivated by the story. All throughout our childhood, my brother would beg our mom to retell the story. It was almost like he had some sort of obsession with it. Now that we're grown, we both have our own separate rooms. It was peaceful sleeping without Max, rambling on all night. But sometimes, I did miss his company. As I closed my eyes to rest for the night, my bedroom door slowly creaked open. I turned over to face the door, and saw Max peeking into my room. I sat up to ask him what he was doing, but he just shushed me and motioned for me to come over. I got out of bed and followed him, as he led me to his bedroom, the old one we used to share together. Without saying anything, he pointed to the window. It was a new moon tonight, so the sky was pitch black. However, the streetlight outside illuminated the darkness in front of our house. There was a woman standing in the middle of the street, with her back to us. She was humming a lullaby, all too familiar. It was a lullaby my mom always sang to Max before he went to sleep. We lived in the Appalachians, so it was definitely strange to see a woman walking by herself at night. It's almost like she knew I was watching her, because she turned around to face me directly. That's when I recognized the face. It was our mom standing outside. Her eyes pierced through me, dozens of feet away. I paused, and wondered what she was doing out there, and who she was singing to. Max was standing next to me, the most frozen I'd ever seen him in his life. Then she began to open her mouth. She opened it wider and wider, then wider than I thought was humanly possible. It was a sickening sight. I reached down to cover Max's eyes. Whatever was out there was not our mother. Then, she began to walk towards our house. Before I could comprehend what she was doing, her body began to crawl up the walls. Her spine grew and poked out of her coat. Its whole body was transforming in front of our eyes. I sat back, pulling my brother with me as she got closer to the room. The thing made its way to the bedroom window. Now that it was so close to us, I got a clear view of its disfigured face. It put one of its overgrown nails onto the glass and pressed, scratching something onto the surface. My brother wrapped his arms around me, trying to shield himself from its terrifying gaze. Suddenly, the beast began to bang its head against the glass. Cracks slowly began forming in the foundation. As it kept banging, my brother cried louder, until it finally broke through, and glass shattered everywhere. First, it extended its extremely long arm into the room, reaching out like a serpent for my little brother. It stole him from my hands and swept him out the window. I followed after them, watching them make their way to the roof. I gripped the roof gutters and pulled myself onto the roof after them. As I saw two figures on the roof, I screamed out Max's name, and he turned to me. I watched in horror as it pressed a singular finger onto my brother's back. His whole body fell forward and off of the roof. Thank you for watching this video. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, but I finally have some free time now that it's summer. I hope you enjoyed this video. So goodbye for now, but not forever.